We'd like to think we know our neighbors, their kids or their pets. We never really know all of them or their life experiences. Tina, for instance, was deeply moved by the death of George Floyd and dedicated herself to learning more about racial injustice.
I think it's good that it's happening now because tensions have been increasing for such a long time. I think it's good that things are finally starting to change.
She joined the protests as a white ally. She took her mom to a protest too, and they put up a BLM sign in the window of their home.
Ours was in the window. It's a neon-colored sign, very bright, very visible.
And then it arrived. A letter, a message of hate about that sign.
She comes running to me with the letter, and, I read it, and I wasn't angry. There was no anger from me. It was more of a disappointment that this is a great neighborhood, and that I had a neighbor who didn't have the decency to come speak to us.
Other neighbors kind of, saw something happening, and so word got around pretty quickly, even before my mom posted it online about what had happened.
The reaction was quick. The response, encouraging.
But the great thing, too, was their attempt at intimidating us backfired, because now, the last time I counted, there's 10 signs now
additional houses
in the neighborhood now.
Yep.
And many others who, while didn't put a sign up, which is fine, but came over and spoke to us and gave us their support.
So began a dialogue among neighbors, one that goes far beyond friendly pleasantries, a discussion about race and culture in a predominantly white conservative neighborhood, one they wish they could have had with the person who didn't have the courage to meet them.
I'd like to have a discussion to try to not necessarily understand their point of view, but maybe explain why their reaction was inappropriate. Try to understand where the hatred is coming from.
You can be for police officers and the job and the services that they provide and their role, while stressful. You can still be against police brutality.
The sign, it's still there. The invitation still stands. Come, meet the neighbors.